What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? Alright. I didn't tell nobody that I was streaming today. I really want... The stream was supposed to be last night. I told my girl that I was streaming. I told every... Actually, I only told her that I was streaming. Took my bed right there. Went straight to sleep, man. I gotta say this though, man. Like, out of all the games I played on this channel, Genshin, I made fun of the game. I act like I didn't want to play it, and so when I played it, I fell in love with this game. What's up? What's going on? What's going on? I feel like I will always come back to Genshin. And I also am curious about the other games you're playing. What's going on with you though? I have played this game. I have streamed this game over 100 times. I even got like I think I should have a couple of streams left on my what you call it, on my Twitch. So I might do some. I do want to do some like edit material for my Genshin crowd. I got like two Xenoverse 2 videos that I just sitting on right now. It's on my Patreon right now if you want to check it out right now. But like it's just chilling on my Patreon right now. It will be coming out shortly. I'm trying to get caught up and then release it all at once because I got so much Xenoverse content right on my Twitch. By the way, if you do want to see all that is on the Twitch, I do wish I could stream it back on this channel. That might happen sooner enough than you think. But before that happens, I'm going to be putting all the Xenoverse stuff on this channel first, and then I'm going to stream. And who knows what's going to happen to that. Hold up. A bit of Genshin in there. Genshin! And I've been waiting to play this game for a hot minute. I will be playing Dreams possibly next. Because my Twitter went freaking off with games I should be playing. I'm going to probably, if I could have a chance, I might play today. Nah, I don't have time for it today. No, I don't. Alright. Let's get this on the road. Just got to check everything is good. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello? Testing 1, 2, 3. Yup. There we go. Welcome to another Laugh Out Live LO show. I'm p.2 show, and yes, this is Genshin Impact. Let's go. Alright, let me see if I can up this lighting. This is super bright in my face. Should I? Would that be better? I still look kind of dark. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not that kind of dark. I'm caramel. Alright. We got here. Cool. Oh, they gonna do that little dum. It's gonna do it. Hold on, I really want them to do. Hold up. Oh, they ain't gonna do it. Ooh, what's this? This is anything I want. I do want these. That's cool. Okay. Event had ended. Did I get that sword? I don't think I got that sword. Dang, I missed out. I'm actually kind of upset. Hold on, how much do I have? I have 500? Hold on. Who cares about money up in this? Nobody cares about money. Okay, I'm just gonna get one of everything, actually. Wait, okay. Am I able to get one of everything? Probably not. Oh, I already got that. Okay. What we got over here? 15 left? A lot of these things just have like that stuff. Hold up. Can I scroll down? What's more rare? Let me know. Let's do this one more time. Dang, I don't got enough for the rest. I guess. Okay, cool. I'm just spending that money just in case I might need it later. Who be testing? Ooh, girl who's pit. I already claimed this, right? Yeah, I already claimed it. Yo, should I have a stream for me just playing the card games? You know, I might do it for my Twitch crowd. I don't know about this YouTube crowd doing that, man. Cause y'all be acting hella 50 when I be playing card games, man. I did it. I started with what do you call it, Gwent. Y'all didn't like me playing Gwent. I did it with Yu-Gi-Oh. Then again, the live stream on Yu-Gi-Oh was pretty cool. Playing with my boy Evan, that was pretty fun. But yeah, I be acting really stingy with the card games, man. I love card games. It's just nobody don't like me watch it. Nobody like watching me playing it. All right. Okay, cool. What was I doing last time I was on this Genshin Impact thing, man? I don't even know. What am I over here for? No, I'm actually glad I didn't play this last night. I probably would have been sleeping, man. What we got here? Can I hit? Claim all? Okay, bet. Ooh, I got a lot of good stuff from this. Alright, okay. Did I get a new character recently? I feel like I did. Why am I yelling? Okay. I'm all about getting the crystals and stuff and everything. The food, I'm not too big on food. I get food anywhere. Down the street, around the corner, at Wawa. Like, I don't need food. I'm about that crystals. I probably should. Whoa, wait, is that a new character? I don't remember ever seeing that character, to be honest. Oh, that jellyfish thing look new. I don't think I have much of that. Man, whatever. Okay. What's going on with my characters? Hold up. I don't remember seeing any of those. Hold up. Dang it! Didn't me press it. Crazy. I think it sounds crazy too. Oh yeah, I got Ninja Girl. I forgot about her. What weapon she use? Oh yeah, I'm gonna have fun with her. I didn't mean it like that, but you know what? Who was that? Who's this? Dude, I do not remember who that is. Ew, why she trash though? Okay, so this is my. I don't even remember getting this person actually. Oh. She's a magic user. Okay, I remember her. I did a whole gameplay for her. Hold up. I really need to pull out what character y'all want me to upgrade next. In fact, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that real soon, actually. Cause I would like to use this girl from you know, what's the name of that game? Horizon Zero. Get her up there, like her up there. I didn't look up who's the best character. I waste enough of y'all time, and I'm truly sorry. I am lying. I'm not sorry, but let's get to the stuff that everybody came here to see. I only got 2 food. You only gave me 2 food groups. Okay. I'm not salty. I'm just mad. Who the heck is this? What game? A game of guessing your savings? Dude, am I about to get robbed? Hold on, what is this? Hold on, what's going on with my dark camera right now? Dude, this camera is super dark. Like, I got my, look, Do I have to put this right here in my face for brightness? Let me see what I can do. Put this. Hold on. I don't think I like that. I'm about to be dark in here. Hold on. Let me fix it. Ooh, that's even worse, actually. I guess. Just right here. Okay. I'm called of a number, and you can tell me if it's higher or lower than is correct on their bet. You get in the next 3 guesses. Okay. This game might breach privacy. Huh. Come on, don't you trust me? I won't tell anyone else, honestly. I don't trust this person at all, bro. She about to rob me. She is about to rob me. I just want to know if I'm reading people right, you know? Yo, this is weird. She is weird. Bro, what was that? That was weird. She walked up and... Yeah, that was weird. I was not expecting that at all. What was I forgot what was I doing? Okay, that's the main thing. I think I should actually do that one. And the Buccaneers. Okay, cool. Let's go. That's why I was there. Let's teleport. I look dark in the mug in this. Oh man, I can't with this. I can't with this, man. Hold up. Hell. Okay. It is what it is. Bam. Wait, is there money in there? Hey, I like picking these up. What's this? Rules and other users. Okay. Magic. Great magic. Knight of the Fantasy starting legacy. A magic show a magic show performance by the great musician, whoever that name is, bringing you a night of miracles and fantasies. A brand new water tank escapes. Trick will be debunking, so don't miss it. I think I'm done reading. What we got in here? Got a cutscene. Hey.
Traveler in Paimon, good to see you. I knew you two would come.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world. We've been looking forward to it.
We've been looking forward to it.
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived. But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house.
So I just noticed...
Just a moment. Oh. I'll fetch the tickets.
I just noticed this guy got a teardrop tattoo. I'm not going to say what that means for the people who don't know what that means. But you know. This guy is trouble, man. You're going to find out. We're going to find out today. What's she doing?
The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and here are your tickets.
Yo, I'm not gonna say I'm really old. I'm sorry I'm stopping this, but like, remember back in the day when you go in the movie theater, it was no assigned seating? I miss that, man. Like, I miss that you could buy a ticket and it was first come, first serve. Those good times, man. Those good times. We was sitting everywhere, bruh. But sometimes you be getting some crappy tickets, man. I remember I saw Django on Chain up close. and I look at the screen. No. The worst seat I ever had was at Deadpool. I was sitting all the way to the exit sign, and I was looking at the movie like the whole time. Like, it was crazy.
Ooh, front row seats. Thanks, Lenny.
Hell, that's terrible seats.
Don't mention it.
I was just saying
There's no
it.
need to keep thanking me.
It depends who you're
Lenny,
watching.
could you come over here and take a look at this?
Cause my voice is bad.
I'll be right there. Seems
tell my
there's
girl.
an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go lend him a hand.
Let's get busy.
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. You go ahead, Lenny.
This game look good, clean, man. Should I walk over here? Can I steal books? Can I ask you to take a seat here? This game get like a 10 out of 10 for letting me sit down for no reason. I like the one to do that in games. Why did it stop the music? Oh. Oh, okay. I'm guessing this is where we can watch the show from. It's not expecting a stage. Oh, that's where we're supposed to be sitting at.
Oh, these should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down.
Dude, there's nobody here. Yo, what the freak is going on, bro? Why are we the only person here? Yo!
Traveler, maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together and the rest of the place is practically empty still, it's kinda awkward if we don't say anything.
I can't with this game, bro. You're up. You are up, Palm. Not trying to start this conversation. I'm with you, man.
You little... Of course you put this on Paimon.
Yeah!
Excuse me. I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
I wouldn't.
Oh, so you heard all of that, did ya?
You're the only person here is Echo, bro.
You sure have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down. Wait, that's not it. Paimon's sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So, let's talk, but, what should we talk about?
It's getting kind of awkward.
Oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
You're weird. This guy is weird.
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny then? Oh, this is getting more awkward.
I didn't stop screaming, bro. My voice is not.
Paimon nearly
feeling
forgot to
good.
make her introduction.
The person is
Nice
weird.
to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Tevat.
Oh, so you know
And
who I
as
am.
required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself.
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an honor it is to have you here to see my show.
Ah, Mr. Linney. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Wait, Nervillet? Could he be...
I saw you all chatting. You still don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is.
Nope.
Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Ooh, sorry for being so rude just now. Paimon had no idea you were such an important person.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really. And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to. There's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now. I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression.
This girl is wildin', bro.
So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
No, let her be frustrated. Look at her.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Yo, even Prima not taking this seriously, man. What is going on this stream?
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention.
I just lost a sub, man. No.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their seats.
Yay! The show is finally about to start! Paimon can hardly wait!
Better be a good
I've never
cutscene,
seen
bro.
a real-life magic show before!
Crowd.
Ooh! They're dimming the lights! The show must be starting! Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Shut up! Shut up!
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today.
Bullcrap.
Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations.
How do you know I was live streaming, though?
Don't worry, she'll be coming right
how you found out I was live streaming?
momentarily. Perhaps
Oh wait,
in
hey,
an
how you doing?
unexpected way.
Why you
I'm
not
sure she'll
working?
be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye.
Oh.
A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or
Okay,
appear.
okay. Oh, cussing.
Possibilities are endless.
Hey. He got nothing in his hat, bro. My man's wearing leggings. I didn't even notice that. Was he wearing leggings the whole time? Looking more aggravated.
But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before.
Yes.
So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky. Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes.
We gonna watch her die. Alright. Can't everybody believe on the
It's
water?
actually quite simple. she'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now.
This guy acting sucks, man.
Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do.
So she's naked somewhere.
Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
That's a pretty cool trick. I ain't gonna hold you. Man, look like he's shopping Hot Topic. I wonder why I had to add that.
What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Paimon didn't seem to do anything. Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
What a show.
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To appreciate magic, you should focus on the
got
show
some nice
happening on
eyes.
stage,
See
rather
his
than
eyes?
getting
He got some
caught
cat
up
eyes.
trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Guess you're right.
Alright, where's my roommate
Her
cat
eyes
at?
when Lynette reappeared. Amazing.
Thank you everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that
Looking
performance.
crazy on camera.
But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all. In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member. Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes, and only 2 boxes. One is here, and one is there in the aisle among the audience. I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap! Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow, how's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
Let's
The
see.
lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector. It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate.
Okay.
Now then, let's begin.
Why should be us though?
Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations!
Oh,
You
random
now
girl
have the
number
chance to
9.
experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box.
I was about to say something crazy.
I'm sorry, it might be a
Just
little
gonna chill
cramped
out.
inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible.
Okay.
You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meripede.
Oh, okay.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown? Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down.
From
You can go a little
50?
faster or slower if you like. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that.
Okay, let's go.
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on, repeat after me. 60, 59, 58.
60, 59, 58.
That's
You
right.
take that back, sir.
Keep it going. All right.
What's
I'll
going on,
see you all
Evan?
on the other side once you've finished counting.
54, 53, 52? Huh? Why aren't you counting, Nervalet?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is.
Got you.
Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
Oh,
It is.
you look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something. 40, 39.
They could never have me counting down by counting backwards from 60.
Mr. Linney, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the magic. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, mid-air right above the audience.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all.
I think it's all part of the show. Oh, what the heck was that? My man got kidnapped?
Did you hear it too? Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about it. 25, 24, 23.
What's wrong, Mr. Linney? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here. I can't tell left from right.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Hear them counting?
19,
No.
18, 17.
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know.
Yo, my man is capping. I wonder how he gonna do this.
10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
Oh.
Almost there now. Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait. Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7.
Hey, slow down! Honestly.
5. 4. 3.
Whoops! That doesn't count.
0.
That's been funny.
Ta-da!
That didn't work. What about the girl though? Show the other one. Hey yo!
What happened?
Yo, did we just saw somebody die? Yo. It's not funny. It's not funny, yo. Wait, it caught me off guard.
Mr. Linney, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
Yeah. Part of the plan, yeah.
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box, right?
That'd be
This
cool.
performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Medical staff? That person is dead.
If this was just
Need an Undertaker.
then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
Dude, I don't like this girl. She done but performance, man.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough.
It was Paimon the whole time. That'd be a crazy plot twist. What if Paimon is my sister?
Unfortunately,
Would that
the
be
person
wild?
who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found.
Oh, she got
It
kidnapped.
appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance. And there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
He's got Jack to rip up in
Disappearances
this?
case?
What's going on?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
I just got interested. And to pull it off like this.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really underestimate us that badly? I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Oh,
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
you're not helping yourself. Shut up, bro.
No, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not? Now that I think about
Somebody did die.
that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right. How can Linny
I
do
mean, he
this?
got tail drop
He was
tattoo,
in the
so
box on the
maybe.
stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
He's a suspect at most.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linny and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
I just think that he... Well, I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
Why? Say that with your chest. You accusing him. What's going on?
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
A kidnapping and murder carried
Dude,
out under the
she's
cover of a magic
nothing
show.
but hot air, bro.
Lady Farina said it all.
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes is the opponent I'll be facing.
Who you gonna be facing?
That's right. I mean you, Traveler. You'll support Linny, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met.
Okay, I trust this guy. I don't know him, but I trust him.
Then there's no problem at all. You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met.
And you call that a duel?
But with Linny's help, our little duel ended in a draw. But draws really are the most boring possible outcome. So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here, on the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese.
It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
I understand.
Shut up.
Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Well, Traveler, Seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney and defend him in this case?
I'm not no lawyer. What you mean? Why he saying yes like he know anything about the law of this land? Stupid, man.
Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth. Linney and his troupe are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big shot outlander can build in such a short amount of time. I'm really quite looking forward to hearing it.
This guy interesting. I am hooked, actually. I ain't gonna hold you. No caps.
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
Surprise.
Of course. Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Cal. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer?
Hard to say.
I understand. Even I'm not sure what happened, so I can only imagine how difficult it is for you to grasp the situation. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left is confusion. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did.
I love me a good mystery.
Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Yes, it's very strange.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
I am upset that she did that. And also, we need Genshin Impact Batman in here. Only the OGs from my channel understand what I'm talking about.
Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh? Don't worry, Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that. We'll be counting on you.
Yes, thank you so much.
I won't let you down.
Yeah, just leave it to us. Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Oh, well, I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
See, that what you messed up. I'm your attorney, bro. You gotta let me know, bro. You gotta tell me everything, bro. We can work together, bro.
The secrets behind our magic are...
Why am I talking so urban today? What's going on with me?
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighted during the trial. 'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. We've poured countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it. But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be well worth it. We should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage and the seating areas.
Alright, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Detective Paimon is on the case! Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
I can't with her.
I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned. Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'd avoid getting mixed up in this whirlpool of a mess if I were you.
Why?
Huh? What do you mean?
Come with me and you'll see.
Yo, what is going
The
on?
deceased is one of Linny's assistants, named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowell inside it.
But why was he inside?
This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
But
I
he
guess.
doesn't have a motive.
Yeah, the why?
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but we've known each other for a little while.
No, for this day.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys. I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand.
Dang, yo, maybe he did this, man. He convincing the crap out of me right now. That mustache is on point too, bro. You can go ahead with your damn self, bro.
Of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence.
Yo, why is he making sense right now? But that's not always true, though.
Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Just know that I'm warning you for your own good.
Bro, you speaking your stuff, man.
Investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
You can use case recordings as a confirm of your current as we include collection. Okay. You check the and I can't talk right now. You can check as yet to discover on clues in your case, then investigate the current location. Using the present skills and the clues investigated within the certain ratio around yourself, this will be advancing your overall progress. Guard investigating report. The investigation from the guard, isn't it that the fireworks launched the trail ends of the magic performance set the rope dangling the water tank. What's that? A light? Okay. Causing the tank to fall and kill Carl. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Who was within it? It seems event that Lily is likely used for the prop to commit a crime. However, the reason for the victim being Carl and the reason for the close, well, gotta scroll down. The disappearance remains mystery. Okay, the deceased. Man, that guy, dang, he was that old? He didn't even look that old. Wait, have you met that guy? Dang, rest in peace, bro. The deceased is one of Blancheur's assistants named Carl. He was well trusted by all his colleagues. His job was setting up the inspector, the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. Dude, I am messing with this game heavy right now. Ooh, we'll mess with that later. How did I even did my daily stuff, man, while doing nothing? Explain that to me. Hold up. I'll be right with you in a second. I gotta make some coffee. I can hear it in my voice, and I can't be sick tonight. I'll tell you that. Nah. Also a little hungry too. Alright. Let's go. Shout out behind media, man. Subscribe to my boy. Alright. What else we got here? Who's from Noirceur house? Okay. Looking at the rope.
So this is the rope that broke and caused the water tank to fall.
Yeah.
The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks?
It is fireworks. So either they didn't realize this was a safe concern.
Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler?
I'm looking for where the rope is snapped.
Oh, look! This bit is made from different material. Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left.
They seem to be flammable, like a tape of the flash of copper.
Huh. So if a rope meant to hold something was made with that kind of material in it, then that means... Wait, why don't you write all this down? Let's take notes.
Okay, back. This rope was used to suspend the water tank. It suddenly broke when the fireworks were being launched on stage. This investigation has shown that the location where the rope snapped was made of flammable material. Okay, that's suspicious. Hold up, I just heard my coffee. Hold up. Hold on for 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I know y'all coming in. Hold up. Hold up. Don't drip, don't drip, don't drip, don't drip. Please do not drip. This coffee drip, I'm gonna be so upset. Hold up. Let me switch my water back here. Okay. Let's make this tea. Get a little drip drip. I know. I don't know what they watching. They ain't watching me. They watching the empty chair. They stop. Alright. They should be watching you, high media. Alright, what's going on, bro?
Go ahead, have a look around. In the end, we're both after the truth.
Yo, I'm messing with my man, bro. He's cool. That's a cool cop. Hashtag cool cop, man. Hashtag cool cop. Broken magic, no one to see from the gardens. There was investigation looking at it now. The water tank must strike it really hard. Well, duh. Okay, hold on. Let me go to my notes. So we got that. Got that. Investigate that. Investigate that. We didn't question that person over there. Dude, I'm liking this gameplay right now. Talk, homie.
Hello there. What are you investigating?
Okay, hold on.
Oh, this location has also been cordoned off because the Magic Troop members are currently considered prime suspects.
What's up, bro?
The investigation team is still collecting evidence.
Ooh.
The seats were all booked in advance.
Dang, I ganked
so
that
we were
thing
able
extra
to
hard.
deduce the missing woman's
I got
identity
hype.
by checking the
I
guest
gotta clean that up. What did he say? This scene were all booked in advance, so we're able to debunk the mystery woman identified by checking the guest list. Could you tell us who she is?
Sure. It's not like this is confidential information. We will publish it later anyway when we petition the public to help us find the missing person. Her name is Halsey. She's a painter from Fontaine who's made a bit of a name for herself. Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she'd been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her decide to come see the magic show.
She should have stayed home.
Magic troupe members all claim not to know her. We have looked into her social connections. It seems that she has no personal grievances or conflicts of interest with the suspects. Simply put, she wasn't related to the magic troupe at all, which matches the features of the previous serial disappearances.
Were the victims of previous cases also chosen at random?
How you doing,
So
though?
it seems to us.
Thanks for joining the stream.
Apart from the fact that they were all young women of around the same age range, there really weren't any other connections between them.
Okay then.
I am playing the prequel of the something something. I forget what the name of it is. I'll show you later. Thanks for letting us know.
No need to be so formal. If you do happen to see the missing girl, please be sure to contact us. It is of utmost importance that we get to the bottom
Tea
of this
tastes good, man. Out here drinking water. Y'all should be drinking this tea. Don't be spilling that tea. I know a lot of people like to spill tea out here. Y'all should be drinking that tea. Okay. Information about the missing lady. Identify. What's that? Hayes? What's that? Case? Okay, we got Kelsey. Halsey. Halsey is the missing person. She is a famous painter and came to watch the magic show in order to take a break from her own creative work. She isn't known to have been entangled in a quarrel with any other members of Lordy Magic Troupe. Good to know. Hold up. You say you want to... Oh, wrong button. Sorry. Wrong button. Hold up. Let me show you. You playing this one. Approval of the parental and the neural center. I don't even know how to pronounce that. But there you go right there. What we got? Talk to this person.
The investigation team has some new findings. Turns out there's an issue with the random number selector after all.
See? Told you. What if the machine picked some big guy's seat? You think the murderer would have still made his move then?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation. What were you saying about the number selector? There's something wrong with it?
You're trying to help them? That'll be a tall order.
Linny used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his performance, right? The lucky girl that later disappeared. Well, we thought there might be a serious problem with the machine, so we had it taken away for further inspection.
Okay.
It turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. The machine picks that same number every time. I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial or some performance. In other words, Linny knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
Yo, my man acting super guilty right now. I ain't gonna hold you. That's hard to like defend that. He knew the fact that she was gonna be in that box.
That much checks out. Linny reserved our seats for us too.
Let you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny.
Yeah, he got a lot of stuff stacked against him. Sorry to bother you.
Even though it's bad for Linny's case, Paimon had better write it down.
Hold up. This device was during Lord's Magic performance to choose a lucky number of the audience. However, the guards have found that it was generated the exactly same number no matter what. Clearly someone has tempered with it. I mean, he probably set up like that so he can like not get no surprises. It's part of the illusion of the magic trick. Hold on, do I have my detective hat? Do I have hats? I need my detective hat one. Hold up. Okay, this one kind of big though. Hold up. There's my animal cookie. Shout out to Villeneuve. He's the best. He getting the snacks for the house, man. Okay, we ain't talking to him. What about somebody in the crowd? This place is big for no reason. Okay, let's check this place. This thing now. Yeah, check this out. It looks like an ordinary box, but Lenny somehow moved instead of from the stage of being inside. How did he did that? I'm assuming it's a thing that goes under it. Somewhere over here. Another guard? Okay. It's a guard.
I see that you're investigating the area. Well, it just so happens that I'm interested too.
Okay.
If you find any new and interesting leads, be sure to share them with me, alright?
That's kind of suspicious.
Not too many thoughts yet.
Then why don't I tell you my hypothesis first? The way I see it. And I'll start it with that loud thud.
The thud? Oh, you mean the sound that happened during the countdown?
That thud was loud.
Yes, exactly. It wasn't terribly loud, but I suspect that most people heard it. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Lenny's trick with bated breath, so no one paid it much mind. But now that the incident has happened, the thud has become an important clue.
Gotta keep the pinkies up, guys.
That makes sense. So, what do you make of it?
I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Lenny's accomplice. Lynette, perhaps. Jumping atop the water tank, or something like that. And when the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope, sending the water tank crashing down.
But wasn't the noise we heard too loud for that?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing.
Then wouldn't the water tank have started to swing a bit in case?
Oh, that's true. I suppose I must reconsider.
That does remind Paimon, though. What was with that sound?
Strange sound during the magic trick. During the Switch performance, there was a audible thump that many audience members heard. Yeah, he said it was a vase dropping in the decorations, but that was Cat. He's lying. I don't know why my man ain't telling the truth to us, man. Because attorney, like, what's up? Something over here? Yeah, somebody over there. He looks important. Never mind. Is that the... Someone need to press the button again. Somebody over here? Hey, Molly! What's going on, Molly?
Lenny's still talking to the guards. It seems he'll have a lot of explaining to do. I think someone will be assigned to monitor us later, but that's alright. Lenny's still talking to the guards. I think someone... Lenny's still talking to the guards. I think someone will be... Lenny's still talking to the guards.
Okay. It's not the view down here. I think they want me going to the second floor. Whoa, was a clue? Did I just saw a clue over here? Hold on, let me see something. Okay, I did. I'm tripping. How do I get to the second floor without leaving? Cause I don't think they want me to actually leave. Let's see what happens then. I think they do want me to leave. Yep, there it is.
Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over here! I've been keeping an eye on you for a while now.
Whoa. The heck is going on here?
You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth. No? And by the looks of it, you're not from Fontaine.
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but who are you?
Right on the more, it's funny.
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula? From mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums, you name it.
Dude, she is Sherlock Holmes.
And I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president.
Okay, girl.
Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus. Demoiselle's various daily needs and affairs are under my purview.
Huh? Boss? Demoiselle? What gives with the names?
Well, I am the second generation president. Melus and the others are still used to my previous title.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to use that instead.
No need. You don't have to call me boss. Just Navia is fine.
Okay, if you say so. Not that we're members of Spina di Rasula anyway.
All merely trifling details. Never mind. Now, back to the situation at hand. That's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my father's time.
Okay.
Judging from the look of things, I find Linny an unlikely mastermind.
You think?
We think so too.
It's unlikely, but the evidence, though.
But how did you come to that conclusion?
Intuition, naturally. My unparalleled intuition.
Okay.
Noirceur was quick to point the finger at Linny without any decisive evidence whatsoever, wasn't she?
I think they got beef. But she didn't want to actually
That's
get him in
not
trouble.
uncommon for her. If you remember, the Justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges just to keep her from getting carried away. Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Farina was going to back down in that situation.
Sounds more like you just don't trust the Hydro Archon.
I don't trust her either.
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can be interesting at times, but liking her doesn't mean that I'll blindly agree with her.
Fair enough. Well, when you put it like that...
All right, I've answered your question. Now, it's time you answer mine.
Okay.
Wait a minute, did that answer count?
Well, I say it does. But don't worry, you won't hear any pointless questions from me. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
Well?
Not always.
And why would that be?
Doing so make it easy for the truth to fall by the wayside. Something serious like a trial shouldn't be treated like it. Yeah. Does in real life. This actually does happen in real life, but like, yeah. Haven't played since Uzumi got jump scared by a Paimon. Yeah, it just happened. This is not like a thing that happened after Uzumi, bro.
See, Silver and Melus? I told you they'd be different.
Most astute of you, Demoiselle. I too think that the Traveler's response was most excellent. No matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be based in fact. And if that can be done, boss, then...
All right, that's quite enough, Melus. Anyway, I like your answer. You passed with flying colors. Now, I need to make some preparations, following which our joint investigation shall commence. You two shall be my assistants.
Wait! Since when did we become assistants?
Oh, well, I can be the assistant. Sure. Or your companion, if you like. I'm really not that fussy.
Okay.
That's more like it.
I feel like she's trying to take credit. I think you're missing the point.
Far be it from me to brag, but I believe that Demoiselle's intuition will be instrumental in uncovering the truth.
Alright, cool.
You wish to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the disappearances. In this sense, our goals are aligned.
You have a point. got you, mister. And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
I have nothing to add.
Oh, alrighty then.
We'll
Fair
be
enough.
making some preparations first. Just be sure to let us know if they start revealing Lenny's tricks.
She just want to know about his tricks. But can I sit next to homegirl? It's gonna let me sit? It's not gonna let me sit. Boom. That was a thing. I'm not supposed to leave. Oh, I can question her. Go ahead.
Sorry, but no one can freely enter or exit the Opera House at the moment. If you wish to leave, you must register your identity with us first.
No, we're not leaving. We're representing Linny and Lynette.
Yo, why
as
is she
attorneys,
so condescending
we're
with it?
investigating the case. Were you always guarding this entrance?
Yes, after the Chief Justice gave the order, everyone coming in or out must undergo a strict inspection. So, the missing girl couldn't have left from here. At least, not from that point on. I doubt there was much opportunity then, either.
How can you be so sure?
Well, because I was in charge of security near the entrance at that time. I couldn't see Linny's performance from here, which was quite a shame. Just my luck. But still, I did not abandon my post. And
Okay.
I stayed put no matter how loud the applause was. If someone had so much as even approached the door, I would have noticed it, let alone if they had tried to leave.
So, it's saying she still might be in the building. That would be interesting. I don't think she's in the building. Something telling me that. I could be wrong, but I doubt it.
We Melusines are good at that sort of thing, you know.
So, it's safe to say the girl couldn't have left through here. Alright, thank you for your help. This will be useful info.
Entrance exits to the Opera House. No one left the Opera House during the magic show, and after the incident happens, only those who had their identification cleared by the guards could leave. Jeez, that was hard to read for some reason.
We've kept everything of note here at the performance venue. Paimon wonders how Linny's discussion with the guards is going.
It must be getting dark.
Let's go see, shall we? Ooh, things are getting interesting, huh? We're about to see how magic is made.
I swear I saw people up here. Am I tripping? Ain't no way. Whoa. Almost fell down. You still talking to homie?
Understood. Then I will be going with you. Just so you're aware, I will be monitoring your actions and making notes as necessary.
Okay.
Very good. Thanks for being so agreeable. I'd pull a rose out of my hat as a gift for you if I could.
See, my man's sinister, man. My man's sinister. He got... Listen, man. I might be spilling the tea a little bit, but I'm being real.
You may spare the pleasantries. I'm just doing my job.
You've arrived.
Like you're blind because you're drinking tea off the ground. I'm drinking tea in a cup.
Me?
Think about it.
I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a problem, I've got the firepower.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a good look. she got the looks,
Got a
man.
little carried away there. Call me Navia. I'm a partner of theirs, and we'll be
Navia
helping
Exotic.
investigate this whole
What am I-
situation.
Chill.
And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join as well?
Fine by me.
Oh, new helpers? I would be most grateful.
Well,
My
let's
man
just say
suave.
we're
He very
tackling-
suave.
It's not every day you get to see the secrets behind magic performed on such a large scale.
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Ooh. Yo, why she checking him out like that?
Below stage?
Yes.
You saw that? She was
all
like...
the secrets is hidden beneath
Hold
this
him up to
magic
that
box, prepared specifically for this switcheroo trick. But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here?
It's gloating. Why is it glowing?
I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand the methods used to perform it more easily.
Huh. Weren't there balloons and other decorations here? Where did all that go?
They switched places.
Ah, good eye. That said, you're still far from discovering the answer.
He switched the boxes. That's what happened. I already know. The back of the door isn't the same.
The back? You mean the inside of the door? What's different about it? Paimon didn't notice anything.
Very good indeed. I thought you might not be able to catch that, given that you were sitting in the first row. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you get?
Wait, does that mean there's another box inside this one?
Exactly. All right, let's go. I'll tell you how it works as we head down.
Yeah, I guess he didn't switch boxes.
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic box.
I ain't gonna lie, the cameraman did his job with that one, man. He know that assignment. That was a very dope shot that he did there. And this passes links to the box together.
I knew you'd figure out most of it as soon as you saw this place. The 2 magic boxes are positioned right above the 2 entrances of the tunnel. See this flatbed trolley? The box with the lucky audience member in it would be shuttled over to the other side using the trolley.
Lucky.
This trolley can raise and lower and even rotate, ensuring that the box will face in the right direction.
I see. So that's the purpose of the box inside another box.
Precisely. The inner box would descend after the audience member was put inside and be moved along the trolley, all while the outer box would remain on stage as if nothing had ever changed.
So that's how you did it!
Once the box was lowered, the trolley would store some energy through this device here, with which it would complete the rest of the steps. The audience member would only be able to feel some slight movements in the dark, and by the time she walked out, she would already be back on stage.
Right! You were talking that whole time, and you even came out for a moment near the end!
Ah, yes. A phonograph operated by Lynette was used to achieve that effect. My assistant and I had already scripted our conversation beforehand. When the countdown began, I had already gone to the opposite box via a tunnel using that ladder.
And what about Lynette? Where was she?
I was in the mezzanine space in the back of the box.
Oh, interesting!
That's how we were able to coordinate Linny's lines with the assistant. And, by the way, I was the one who walked out of the box at the end.
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who.
Oh, that was... Oh, I didn't even spot that. I was about to say, you already switched and how you was in the box. That was kind of dope. I like that.
And that's my favorite part of this trick. Only Lynette and I can perform it.
Quite spoilers here. This is, I think this is Christopher Nolan film. It's a magician film called The Prestige. No spoilers, but like that happened in that movie, and that's a big spoiler. Let me not say that. Forget I said that. Forget I said that. I gotta watch that movie again. The movie is amazing. It's very underrated. Ooh, sorry. Watch Prestige, man. Prestige. Just be Christopher Nolan with all the intellectual stuff, I guess.
Wow. Every detail you revealed was more amazing than the last.
Not really. I could tell it's a lot of thought was put into this.
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back in, jumping into the tunnel and escaping before the box on the trolley could finish ascending. And then I walk out of the other box in the audience area, and the trick would be complete. The operative word here being would. But as you saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience member. She, on the other hand, mysteriously vanished.
We really don't know how that happened.
If not for that interlude, this would have been an astonishing trick. I probably never would have figured out how you pulled it off.
Trick would be hard.
And yet, to think that someone was able to use this magic trick to commit a crime.
Like, number one, the more I think about it. Is that just me? It can't be just me.
Could we have a look around? I think we can come up with some more leads.
I don't trust her.
This is the scene of the crime, so Linny and Lynette are not permitted to stay here. I'll escort them back up.
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now. I won't disappear into thin air, you know.
She could.
Thanks, everyone. We're counting on you.
Okay. The magic trick. Lena gave a directional amount of how the trick was supposed to work. Being used a box inside a box, the idea was for the box to concern the audience members to be transported across the tunnel under the, and Lyra himself would also use this tunnel to get into the other side. Meanwhile, having the change of her outfit, Lyra was her sister assistant would take charge of one stage interactive or something like that. Okay. On stage magic structure. The magic book on stage has a additional layer to magic box. I said book. And where and when the layer closed, remember hitting. She was appeared at the end of the magic trick and led people to believe that Lear has been able to interestingly move in the box on one side and another. Dang, that's a lot of reading! Okay, sorry. Audience sound music box. And the music box at the center of the audience stand has two layers and breath. And it is a. I don't know why I can't talk right now. Entrance to the underground tunnels. This was how the lucky audience member was meant to have been transported without the audience. Okay, done reading. Thank you. Alright. We got her. Ooh. Is that the thud?
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Speaking of which, why would there be water here?
Broken vase. Maybe it was for the church.
Oh, Paimon knows! It's one of those tricks where you pour water into a jug and then flip the jug over only for the water to disappear. And here's a broken vase. Huh. Did the trolley knock it down while moving?
That can't be. The trolley moves along tracks from start to finish. It couldn't have hit the vase at this distance.
Let's note this down too and think about it later.
Broken vase. There was many pieces of the broken water vase on one side of the tunnel. All the water within had been spilled, jug from the distance. It seems likely that it was knocked over by the trolley transporting the magic box. What's this? Should be a kind of device this trolley is going to operate it automatically. Wait. This should be the console device for the trolley. It seems to be able to operate automatically. Wait, automatic? Yeah, that's easy enough to say. Letter. A letter is required in order to return the magic box above. I guess? Do they have people lifting it up? Anybody else confused about that? I'm a little confused about it. What's this?
What's this?
Jinx, you owe me a soda.
Looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope. Huh? There's all kinds of odds and ends here.
I didn't mention this earlier.
Perhaps it was a prop for a different trick. But why would it have been left here?
Whatever it is, let's make a note of it first.
Drop hook rope. A hook rope that had fallen onto the ground. A metal hook been tied onto the end of the rope. It's unclear. Whoa, clothing.
Oh, these are the clothes that the lady chosen from the audience was wearing, right? Her clothes are here, but she's nowhere to be found.
Bro, she out here running naked too. What's going on? Lily didn't mention the guest having a wardrobe change.
Right. And do you really need to do that if you're kidnapping them?
Bro, what's going on with her glasses?
This is so confusing. Paimon doesn't want a detective anymore.
What's going on with her glasses? Was it like that the whole time? Well, I just now noticing that. Yo, oh my goodness. Comments, let me know. Was he like that the whole time? I don't want to look back on my stream. Just saw my spit. The young lady clothing. The clothing belonged to Hennesley. That's definitely not her name. The lady who was missing were found in the tunnel. He's in the unknown. Why did she take her clothes off? That sounds crazy out of context. Okay. What is it? The track of water making the child they stay on track on course. Okay. What else we missing? Oh, this is the Charlie word. The Charlie is critical magistrate on the sides. Use the piano. Okay, cool. Cool. What else we missing over here? Boxes. All kinds of products and costumes. Okay, cool. We don't need that. Wait, what's this?
What is this place?
It looks like a van.
It seems someone could fit through here.
Huh.
It's a big van.
Could this have been the suspect's escape route?
Alone, perhaps. But if they had to pull another person with them, this space would be too narrow.
But there are no other ways in or out of here.
Other than those goes through the magic box, and look at you anywhere in that magic box.
Oh, you're right. Let Paimon write that down.
Okay. Tunnel vents. The tunnel vents looked like it could allow one person in progress, barely, but leaving along with the mystery lady seems unreal. My thought is that she wanted.
Just about done investigating down here.
Okay.
Yes. Let's head back up.
My opinion is she set this up. The person who got the person who was kidnapped, she wasn't kidnapped herself. She set this all up, and then she probably the person that been kidnapping the ladies around the streets. Cause she jealous or something, I don't know. But that's what I'm thinking. Damn, what time is it right now? Alright, I'm gonna have to leave that too.
We've ascertained the state of the crime scene. Let's find a place to sort out our findings once Malus returns. It seems to me that there are several things that don't add up here.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle.
So, what did the guards say? Did the criminal escape through the vent?
They believe the odds of that are very low, since the vent leads to the Opera House's basement. The guards have checked the area carefully. No one left through the basement during the performance or after the incident, and no one was found hiding there.
So the tunnels become like a secret chamber then! You know, like the kind you usually see in novels.
Can we see this basement though? It would seem so.
The plot thickens. Halsey's disappearance and Cowell's death are both quite inexplicable. No wonder Farina was so confident in her accusation. All the current evidence points toward Linny and Lynette.
In other words, the charges are very likely to be upheld unless we make some considerable progress.
Yeah.
Charges and then trial. So if the charges are upheld, they'll announce a sentence?
That's right. This is how a trial goes in the Opera House. During the proceedings, the Chief Justice and the oratrice will hear statements from both sides.
The Opera will too?
That's right. This is how indemnitium is produced. The statements from both sides, the defenses from attorneys, witness testimonies, and even the audience's emotions will all be projected on the oratrice. To put it simply, it's as if the oratrice has its own will, and is a judge in its own right.
This also precludes any kind of favoritism on the part of the Chief Justice. And not that this has ever happened anyway.
Once both sides have finished speaking, the Chief Justice will make his final decision. This, too, will be used by the oratrice as a reference. Then, finally, the Oratrice will be consulted by officials. The result it returns is the will of justice itself.
Huh? So that machine is the one that actually decides? Paimon thought Noirceur called the shots.
In practice, there is very little difference. Both have always come to the same judgment. Which is why people have great faith in the Chief Justice. Ah, yes, the guards also asked me to convey that none of us will be allowed to leave this place before the trial.
Nice.
Huh? Why?
Because we've chosen to act as the twins' proxies. That makes us persons related to the case.
They're concerned that we might be colluding with outside parties, or that we might find outside help to disrupt the case. And even if that were not so, it could prove problematic if we happen to spread key information about the case ahead of time.
Sure.
I'm ready to break out at any time.
Whoa, whoa! There's no need for that! Paimon thinks they have a point. That said, are they providing food?
Of course. I just hope you don't mind the lack of options. I'm afraid that catering to all tastes is not in the cards, nor is any guarantee of balanced nutrition.
Bro, I'm just trying to eat, bro. Now, not the time to be picky.
In that case, let's just sort out our findings together here. Pity. I was hoping to take you to try some of Fontaine's famous desserts, too. I mean, what better way to properly think through our findings than over some tea and sweets?
Oh, tea! Still in that tea.
Breaking out suddenly doesn't seem like such a bad idea after all.
Ooh.
Just kidding, just kidding. Paimon will still do her best, even if there are no snacks.
Okay.
Hmm? What do you mean, no snacks? Of course we'll have snacks. If we cannot buy some, then we'll simply make some.
Make some?
Here? But how?
Understood, Demoiselle. Everyone, please come with me.
Ooh, she snuck in snacks? What's going on here?
Wait, you're carrying a portable stove with you?
Goddamn. You know, South America is looking like a GTA server
Yes,
right now.
I must be prepared to meet the Demoiselle's baking needs whenever the fancy strikes her.
I have eggs, sugar, and almonds at the ready.
Good work, you two. Then I'll get to it. Please sit tight for a moment. You'll get to taste my awesome snacks soon enough.
These three are quite the interesting group.
Taste my awesome snacks is crazy. Is that mackerel?
Oh, it's even better now.
I forget what they call them.
From the way you had these two guys carrying all that stuff around, Paimon thought you'd have them do more during the baking process. But you ended up doing the entire thing by yourself. Beating the egg whites, grinding almonds, everything.
I was applauding.
And I was giving encouraging smiles.
That's not quite what Parliament meant, but okay. Okay.
Paimon was just thinking. Aren't you worried about getting your fancy dress dirty, beating egg whites and baking like this?
Beating egg whites is crazy. She didn't stop saying that right now.
Well, I don't think it's carved in stone anywhere that fancy ladies can only read books, sip tea, ride horses, and play the piano. I just really enjoy making snacks.
Yeah, she can do
Don't
both.
underestimate beating egg whites, by the way. It's a real arm workout. You also need to beat them to just the right consistency, or your macarons will crack.
Macarons. That's what I'm looking for. And also, can she stop saying that? That sounds crazy, man. She's sounding crazy right there.
Anyway, give these a try. Fresh out of the oven. There's
only 3?
Well, eating too many sweet treats might send all that sugar to your head. You wouldn't be able to think clearly about the case on a sugar rush, would you?
Or going to the bathroom either.
Tea is ready to be served as well. This is Demoiselle's favorite. Strong black tea with a floral fragrance that clears the mind and lifts the spirit.
Listen, she like her tea like she like her men. And that's the only joke I'm going to say about that.
No need for concern. I'm merely doing as I should.
All right, then. Down to business.
Okay, cool.
As Paimon mentioned previously, the tunnel seems to be something of
What they doing back
secret
there?
chamber. However, we can assume that Linny and Lynette were not alone within it. Some criminal also occupied its sealed confines. The magician twins could have committed the crimes, of course, but they lack any logical motive.
Exactly! Why would they do such a thing right when everyone was watching?
Some part of a part from the twins. We lost of two other people, the missing girl and the deceased.
The flower vase and the thud we heard during the performance could indicate some altercation between Halsey and the criminal in the tunnel, resulting in the shattering of the vase, the discarding of her clothes, and her abduction.
Why she gotta be naked?
The criminal thought that since
Why
she
she took her
was
clothes
from the
off?
crowd, she would be too easy to identify if she was still wearing the same clothes.
Paimon thinks that makes sense, but the real trouble is...
I'm telling you right now, she set it up herself. It only makes sense. It only makes sense if she did this by herself, man. There's no evidence that there was a third party even existing.
True. None of the clues we found thus far support the existence of this third person. But the only people left to consider are both technically victims. Whether it's the missing girl, Halsey, or poor Cowell.
Halsey.
Could Halsey have secretly made modifications to the magic props in order to murder Cowell before making her escape?
It makes sense. It makes sense. But she had no way of knowing how the magic trick works. True.
That's right. And even if she had tampered with the setup, she would need to understand the entire trick to pull it off. Nor does she have any motive. The guard said that she has never had any dealings with the magic troop's members.
Were we not thorough enough in our search? From the sound of things, this is turning into an impossible case. Your macarons are amazing though, Navia. They smell great! They're nice and crisp and super sweet.
They are my specialty after all. And I see you've already had 5 of them.
What? 5? Oh, that can't be right. Paimon only counted 3, honest.
Please don't worry about it. At my age, a few less sweets might actually be a good thing.
No. Being greedy is one thing, but Paimon knows how to count. Besides, Paimon knows that if she ate too many, then others wouldn't have enough.
She did only have 3, just to defend her, just like the viewers right now. It's fine. Oh, it's fine. Everyone knows how much you eat.
Wait, even you don't believe Paimon? How could you? If Paimon ate those 2 extra macarons, then may they turn into stone in her stomach.
All right, we get it. Well, I suppose one of us might have gotten too engrossed in our chat and eaten them by mistake. No big deal.
That is interesting. What is going on here?
Malus, set up the stove again if you would.
Huh? What are you doing?
Making sure everyone gets 3 macarons, of course.
Exactly. We don't want to trouble you.
As you wish, demoiselle.
And I have the egg, sugar, and almonds.
Well, this really is your hobby, huh?
Okay. Okay.
Well, that's it for snack time. I'm going to have another look around the area. I don't know what we're looking for yet, but we've still got some time. As attorneys, I suggest the 2 of you think the case over again. It would be awkward if you got all tongue-tied on stage during the trial.
All right, thanks for your help and for the snacks.
It was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Malus, it's time to go. I'll be back if I find anything new.
Perhaps a third party involved. Neither going to have a motivation, but either having a talk to nutty. The likelihood of a third party involved seems very low too.
Alright, it's time to put our heads together. We've got to get our defense ready for the trial. Oh, it's probably gonna be a long and difficult case. There's no point in worrying about that now. We just need to prepare. Here, take Paimon's notes. They should help you review the situation.
Okay. So, what expired? Do I get money for that? I don't. Oh yeah, I forgot I got this sword. Dope. Is it gonna let me read it? Is it right here? bubble gun? Hold on, what is this? Yeah, it's a bubble gun. Okay, cool. What is this? Read?
Whoever the murderer was, this rope? People needed to register and reserve a seat for the show. That, combined with this number selector, could allow you to pick a young lady instead of some old fogey. This rope was obviously tampered with. Whoever the murderer was, they must have made preparations well beforehand. This is probably a prop, too. Oh, looks like it could hook onto a lot of things. Like the Traveler's fishing rod! This flower vase is probably a prop for the show. But it also could have been used in the crime. Paimon doesn't get this at all. You think about it for a bit, Traveler. Why would it be him? How strange.
Why would it? He's deceased.
Gosh, no wonder the serial disappearances never got solved. Gosh, no wonder the serial disappearances never got solved. We all heard that noise, didn't we? The performance would not have been visible from where the doors were guarded. If Paimon were on duty, she would have snuck back into the audience seating. Well, there was no chance Paimon could have seen that the box had 2 layers. And that's why only the 2 of them can perform this trick. There was no third person. And Paimon didn't eat more than 3 macarons either. Digging a tunnel just for a magic trick? Whew, that must have been a lot of work. That size wouldn't have been a problem for Paimon.
I don't got all the clues. Okay. We can take a sip. Almost like we can. I thought we don't got all the clues. That's just me. I am messing with this music, by the way. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, let me see if it's gonna let me actually fly over there. Climb? No climbing. Alright. Okay. Enter the tunnel. Okay, can I? I feel like it's something else. It's gotta be something else. Okay. Why is this giving me some Sly Cooper vibes, man? What? Control box. Okay. Can you go backstage, though? Is there any backstage? That's the question. Well, it should be. Can't go through this door. Okay. What time is it right now? Alright. We don't want to go out here for a little bit.
My apologies, but access to the
Yeah. We want us to think it over. Alright. What we got here? What time is it right now, actually? It's a lot of waiting. Dude, I had no evidence who did this yet.
What do we do? The whole situation is so confusing.
This is true. But I take things a step by step.
Good plan. Impossible things don't just happen. We'll get to the truth one way or another.
Just relax. Even if everyone else suspects Lenny and Lynette, at least we will be supporting them from the stands. Besides, I doubt Farina understands any more about what happened than we do.
Thanks, Navia. Well, we'll be going then.
Best
of luck to you.
We need to prove that he didn't do it, though.
Ah, finally, you're back. Well, how did your investigation go?
To be honest, you might be disappointed.
Don't get arrested, bro.
We're already very grateful that you were willing to help.
Well now, don't you all look disappointed. Don't tell me that your investigation came up empty-handed. That was to be expected, of course. The guilty can never produce proof of their innocence. But don't let that stop you. I shall be terribly disappointed should you, my most anticipated foe, concede so easily.
Just you wait.
Since both parties are present, I declare that the trial regarding the magic show incident is now in session. Firstly, in order for the audience to understand the causes and results of the incident, could we please have Mr. Linney explain the trick?
Yes, of course. I will explain while Lynette demonstrates on stage. All the necessary items have been prepared.
Thank you, Mr. Linney. In that case, I take your statement to be that you ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once the trick began, and thus could not have committed the crime. Is this correct?
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
That's not enough. That's not enough, though, bruh. You could have planned this out. Okay.
In that case, I call upon the prosecution. Lady Farina, do you wish to refute his statement in any way?
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open.
Okay,
Mr. Linney is clearly lying.
Was it Phoenix, right?
There is no way you could have been in the box the whole time if you were to abduct Halsey and murder Cowell. In fact, I'd say you were hardly in that tunnel at all.
That is simply your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Yeah, you have no proof.
Is that so? And if I may ask, what did you hear while you were inside your box?
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course. That's how I kept track of the time and built anticipation for the finale.
And you didn't hear anything else at all? Nothing that might leave an impression of any kind?
No, nothing.
I see. But when the count reached 30 seconds or so, there was a thud. One so loud that I believe practically everyone heard it.
Got a point there.
Hey, hang on. Something's not
He wasn't there when the thud happened. And he said he wasn't there, but like they act like he was there. Wait a minute. How could Lenny not know about that sound?
Yeah, I'm sure he could have heard a noise that loud from inside the box.
I was right by the box, and I definitely heard the thud.
Oh.
Look at those scales. Could those mean...
It paralyzes the audience stand of the trial.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to use the words of the magician himself. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. Indeed, it seems his alibi can also collapse in the blink of an eye.
Dang, I ain't gonna mind. She gonna ham right now.
Far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my foundations are rock solid. Tell me, aren't you and Lynette actually from the House of the Hearth?
Wait, what?
House of the Hearth?
Oh, they threw Tui. Funny name, by the way.
No wonder they did something like this.
So the serial disappearances were the Fatsui's doing. Now it all makes sense.
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just an accident.
Ooh!
That's irrelevant. Our identities have nothing to do with what happened.
Indeed. Then perhaps you could tell us everything that happened during that 1 minute. Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is little that needs to be kept secret now.
I think he did it at this point. I ain't gonna hold you.
The script already has holes in it. The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the infighting and discord, I suppose. This was almost too easy. Oh, good thing I made all those preparations. Seems the all-nighter I pulled last night is really paying off.
What? Oh, what? What?
Hey, Linny. Why didn't you tell us this before?
Order! Order! Mr. Linney, allow me to re-establish the facts. Lady Farina has raised 2 points. First, when the thud was heard in the Opera House, you were neither in the box nor the tunnel. Second, you and Ms. Lynette are both members of the House of the Hearth. Are these claims true?
No doubt that the magic abilities of current others give how Louis was concerned of his identity. This could have been a setup beforehand. It was. The class is here for no exchange in the house opera. Must be some scam at her work. At work here. I could be a victim of such crime before and now.
Please answer my question, Mr. Linney.
I'm sorry. Yes, they're true, Your Honor.
I knew it!
Well, that's it. We might as well move on to the sentencing already.
What should we do now?
Promise to speak, Your Honor.
Granted.
My client withholds some key information. My defendant cannot proceed. Wait, what?
In that case, what is your request?
I request a brief announcement. There are things that must be discussed.
Is that really necessary? They're already as good as guilty.
The defendant deceived their own attorneys. What is there left to discuss?
Order! Order, I say! Your request is reasonable, and we shall adjourn. This trial will reconvene in 1 hour.
So you would stick to Mr. Linney's defense even after knowing what you do now? You certainly have more professionalism than I thought. In that case, my dear audience, let's allow the joy of victory to steep for a little while longer.
She's a menace, bro. She's a whole menace. By the way, I got spoiled what's going to happen after this story.
Well, this is awkward. I didn't think the Hydro Archon would dig all that up. I'm sorry, Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah, sorry.
Ugh. Paimon doesn't know where to start. We trusted you two. We based our entire reasoning on the assumption that you weren't bad guys. Not to set the wrong tone or anything, but Paimon's really mad.
I'm very sorry. I know you're angry, and reasonably so, but please, let me explain. I know you've clashed with the Batui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if just hearing the word is enough to make you upset. But our organization is very, very large, and the Harbingers have very different personalities and goals.
Right now, we want to save people. As many as we can.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it comes to this nation and the disaster that its people might face. I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, we could become good friends. That's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you, but chose to hide some details instead. The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to.
But how can we know this isn't all just another lie?
Right. So, you be the judge. Heck, if I were you, I fear that I'd even struggle to trust me at this point. You met a Fatus who works as a magician, a trickster by trade. All by coincidence, too. But still, I'm asking you to trust me. I am no criminal. At least, not in this case.
Sorry. Please forgive us.
Well, you both say that, but...
Explain the other issue first. Where did you actually go while the trick was being formed?
Right. Let's hear your answer first, and no lies now.
Of course. I'll answer any question you ask. We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately? During our investigations, we learned that the machine's core is beneath it. From that moment on, Lynette and I have been designing this box swap trick, with the objective of getting close to the core.
Is that why you needed a whole minute?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the opposite box. So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the Opera House basement via the vent, and went to investigate the room in which the core is stored.
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
Wow, they are up to no good. And what did you find?
Nothing. As soon as I reached that room and was about to investigate, I heard someone's voice. Which should have been impossible, of course. I was quite certain that I was the only one in the room. That voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. I chose to err on the side of caution and retreated the way I came. On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground, but the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't time to give it any thought. After that, the homicide occurred just as you saw.
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
But why do you want to understand how the Archon operates?
Because of that prophecy I told you about, of course. We must know all we can about this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
That's the only way we can save everyone.
So, there you have it. The whole truth. I swear, I didn't hide anything from you this time. It was never my wish to proceed under this cloud of mistrust either. But, like I said earlier, you can be the judge. If you want to leave because you don't trust the Fatui, there's nothing I can do to stop you.
Well, Trevor, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
I believe in the facts. I will defend you from these charges. I believe the judge will be displaced as it should.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for giving us a chance.
The current problem is that the scales are tipped pretty badly against you two. If we want to refute the Hydro Archon's accusations, we're gonna need a seriously watertight defense.
Actually, we already have the key events we needed.
Huh?
The aren't almost over. Let's go back.
Oh, Paimon thinks she gets what you mean.
Leonard claimed that he headed to the chamber connecting the orbital core upon entering the tunnel and did not witness the crime taking place and did not hear the thought. Lenny claims to hear a mystery voice within the chamber that housed the opera core within the opera house underground structure. Okay. What room is this? I've seen this room before. Can I open that up? No. Once again.
Why would it be him? How strange.
Hold up. I was trying to move up and down. It wasn't letting me move up and down. Oh, here we go.
That size wouldn't have been a problem for Paimon. I'm in hopes he's telling the truth. Doesn't seem likely that anyone could have been there. Whoever the murderer was, they must have made preparations well beforehand.
I'm curious what's going on here, though. Okay, cool.
Both parties have returned to their positions. Let us continue the trial.
Phoenix Wright.
When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may continue stating her reconstruction of the events.
Ugh, that took long enough. Now then, if everyone would lend me their attention, at this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linney's perspective.
Based on the options of accounts of events, you can identify loopholes in their statement. Use evidence includes during the investigation to refront any endurance assignments of fact and replace them with the new information. Use your references to convince the audience in order more support from the people. Okay, cool. When you find the person or incorrect content, you may complete a circuit. Whatever. Okay, cool. This is hard.
As the countdown began, he entered the tunnel.
Okay.
When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into an altercation with Halsey, which caused the loud thud. He did not realize that the sound could be heard by everyone in the opera house, which is why he claimed earlier that he could not hear the sound. Finally, he used the boss to knock her out, before making her change clothes to prevent others from recognizing her. At this time, Cowell arrived in the tunnel, having heard that strange noise, and caught Linney red-handed. So Linney proceeded to knock him out too before stuffing him into that box. Afterward, Linney passed the unconscious Halsey to his accomplice through the magic box in the audience stands, before operating the devices such that Cowell's death would be ruled an accident. And there you have it. That's the truth behind what happened.
Okay.
Does the defendant's side have any objections to Lady Farina's description of the events?
The key to refuting Lady Farina is the order of events. What Linney experienced, and what he saw.
Bro, I'm talking now? Okay. And loud thunts. Okay, what is this one again? No one left in the upper house. Voice in the chamber. Okay, strange noise. Okay. London claimed that he headed to the upper core. Eventually, the tunnel did not witness the crime taking place with a thud. Okay, let's put that right there.
According to Linny, he left via the vent after entering the tunnel. He couldn't have had that altercation with Halsey.
Cool. I don't know about that. Okay. Okay, cool. No one left the opera house during... Okay. Lennon claimed that he heard a whispering noise in the chamber within the center underground structure. Lenny must have been very confused when he saw them. Down in the tunnel. The reason for this remains unknown. Okay. Don't know if I can, Okay. Into the tunnel. Mr. Prague accidentally caused the water to drop on the thing, crashing down and making it seems like it was an accident. Okay. The existing representative that with lies returned to the tunnel of the crime had already taken place. Of all Lenny saw was... Okay, can I see this? Lenny was really in the tunnel at the time. Okay. Okay. Hit her with the vase. Duffy must have very confused. Okay, what's this? The chamber, the house of the ultra core. I don't know how about that. You feel me? Let me put it right here. Yeah, let's do this.
Seems this won't produce a particularly effective rebuttal.
Yeah. Okay. The thump that many audience heard. Okay, dang, this is hard. The one left the opera house. Let's do this. This one? Yeah, I didn't think so. What about this one? Okay, nope. This one?
Linny went to the room that contains the Oratrice's core. This is the actual truth.
Okay, cool.
Lenny did not take part in the underground altercation. He only witnessed traces of the aftermath.
Okay, cool.
Attention! Ace Detective Paimon has something
Ace
to
Attorney.
say. When the countdown started, Lenny did indeed go into the tunnel. But he immediately used a vent to access the Opera House basement, which is where the underground core of the Oratrice is stored. Once he reached that area, he heard a voice in what should have been an empty room. Since he felt something was amiss, he returned immediately. The crime scene had already developed by the time he reached the tunnel again, and in order to complete the magic trick, he did not remain there for any length of time. Finally, he reached the surface, and when the accident happened from his point of view. Therefore, he's innocent.
Ooh. Okay. I wish I can feel these. Low key. Wait, I had to leave.
Paimon did it! Paimon actually managed to say all that! Wasn't it awesome?
In other words, you believe that he knew nothing of the incident?
That's right!
Moreover, I believe more opponent reasons is whatever that word is.
My reasoning?
The on stage equipment was clearly tampered with the runs. However, you said that Carl bumped into Lane by the chance.
If that's the case, then if Carol hadn't entered the tunnel, who was the entire setup meant to kill? Assuming that what you say is true, Linny only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new disappearance case. What would the point of killing someone on stage be?
Oh, they have a point.
Not a point there.
That's right, you tell him! And that's why they're partners of mine. Managed to turn things around.
Oh, well, your denial is very strident, I'll give you that. But what proof do you have to back your claims?
How you refute Lady ability influence? Do you have to? You haven't to remember? Do you happen to remember?
Of course I do. If he had been in the magic box the whole time, how could he have not heard that sound? Why do you ask? You're saying that he wasn't.
Yes! Your claim has not become my weapon. Your claim had also became a crucial clue. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. One left the opera house during the thing. During the social review, there was a only bumped. Okay. Can I do something? This out. Collapse. Okay. Let me see something quick. Which is the evidence that wasn't in the tunnel? Which is evidence that wasn't in the tunnel when the crime took place? In fact, you didn't hear it. Yeah, it makes sense. He didn't hear it, so he wasn't there. During the switch, it was he didn't hear the switch.
That's right! Linny wasn't in the box or in the tunnel. That's why he didn't hear anything strange during the performance. This means that when the crime happened, Linny had already entered the basement via the vent. The same clue you used to disprove his alibi has now become the best proof! How do you like that?
Well played.
To think you'd use such logic. Well then, if it wasn't Linny who committed the crimes, then who was it?
Such an brought to the case called the selected answer filled the empty grid to verify the current of your debunk. If you have made mistakes, you must have another selection from the remaining options. Once you answer all the questions correctly, you must complete the logic chain. Okay, they want me to actually read this. FU game. The Guardian Invention report the incident of the fireworks released near the end of the show ignites the burning through the rope such the water tanks above the stage. This cause the tank to fall on top of the ground below. Okay. How did this trigger? if they is no longer under suspected, only the other members of the trouble had been able to tamper with the props. Lenny gave details amount of how the trick was supposed to work by using the box inside. The idea was from the box claiming the audience members to be transported across the tunnels under near tunnel under near. Okay. And Lenny herself would also use the tunnel to get in the other side. Having to change the outfit, Lenny and her assistant will take care of the onstage. The clothes belong to evidence. The lady who went missing were found in the tunnel. The reason for the reason is unknown. Who was the only person that could possibly commit the crime? What's this?
Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member. Or did she have her own scheme all along? Could there have been a third person involved? Is that really a possibility? The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment. Halsey is the missing person and...
Okay. Select clue. Innocent. Third party.
Could there have been a third person involved?
I guess it's him.
The deceased's name is Cowell.
You think he killed himself by accident? Maybe. He is new.
That can't be right. Are you serious? The killer was, in fact, Cowell, the deceased!
Oh, is that so? How interesting! Let's hear your reasoning then.
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowell did, and how he went from would-be perpetrator to victim. No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances. So where would the criminal have wanted to take Halsey? The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Linny as well. No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances. So where would the criminal have wanted to take Halsey?
Okay.
Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel, so there must have been some fear that she would attract attention.
Okay.
The sound we heard may have come from a clash between...
Who is the perp? Who is the perp suspect currently? Still here.
It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Linny as well. Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal ample time.
Okay. That's one here?
No one entered or left.
Okay, incorrect. Okay, we got the healing thing. Sorry. How can the invented Lenny has been unable to transfer with this crime? Oh, because he wasn't there.
Linny was not in the tunnel.
Who is the perpetrator who committed the crime? It was this guy.
The deceased's name is...
Then go.
It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Linny as well. Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel, so there must have been some fear that she would attract attention.
I think it's this one?
It would have been tough for both people.
Oh, dang it.
Halsey's clothing...
Dang it! I almost got it right, too, man. I'm upset. Wait, what?
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still having trouble figuring things out?
Yeah, where is she?
I see how it is. So this was all just a bluff. And here I thought you had something to show for it. But it seems you're still far from the truth.
Look, since we're at a dead end, why not consider a different track? Just like the trick as it transpired, the end result must have been utterly different from the magician's initial design.
If only we knew how Halsey disappeared.
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3 exits, and none of them seem very likely. And it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just make a real-life person disappear. You know, like you did from that water tank, Lynette.
Escaping the water tank? Yo, because her clothes is in there.
Excuse my interruption, dear opponents, but do you not see that the crowd is growing impatient? There is no greater sin in this opera house than an awkward delay in the performance.
Oh.
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Hold on a second.
Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal ample time. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal. The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
Broken vase?
The vase was not broken by chance. It was used to cover important evidence. The water.
Yeah, we're using it. Let's go.
Paimon gets it! It all comes together if Halsey disappeared instead of being kidnapped. Lynette escaped from the water tank, vanishing gradually and leaving only clothes behind. If there's a similar method where a person could be transformed into water...
Oh, just a moment, please. I do hope you know how preposterous you sound at the moment. How could a person ever be transformed into water? This is reality we're talking about here, not some magic trick.
I request my example crime for effect. We might find something here.
Must we really? I should think that of anyone. Your friend Linny already knows this truth very well. Magic tricks are ultimately just illusions and misdirection. But Halsey's disappearance is very real. We're talking about 2 completely different things.
Even so, I trust the Traveler's judgment. The truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of reasoning may open if we try to gather all the focal points that don't make sense. Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have a look at his belongings, would it?
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their rope. The way I see it, Your suggestion that we broaden the scope of our investigation is nothing but a tactic for stalling the trial.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse, I believe that additional evidence may help us make more progress. Guards, please step into the lounge and examine the personal effects of the deceased, Cowl.
We are still examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared with everyone post-haste.
Not my boy!
We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowell's baggage. The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are water from the Primordial Sea.
The Primordial Sea?
The note's contents also indicate that Cowell belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs and that he had an accomplice. The notebook has many entries concerning safe usage of these fluids, in which the keyword dissolve appears many times. One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. It is empty. The notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's likely that Halsey was chosen as some sort of test subject. As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is, in fact, supported by sufficient evidence.
You've got to be kidding! People dissolving into water?
Could something so ridiculous actually be true?
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy, but it's just a coincidence, isn't it?
Huh. If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real use was as a means to hide water stains? And if Howell was targeting that girl, just a minute, could that mean... You two, with me, quick!
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
Let's go. Just trust me.
Order! Order! It is undeniable that further examination of the deceased's personal effects has yielded some surprising results. But we cannot yet verify the veracity of these clues. Still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic, albeit with the understanding that Ms. Halsey has yet to be found. Guards, please continue examining the items along these lines. Mr. Linney, it appears your hypothesis is supported by the evidence, so please continue speaking.
Of course.
Speak that, boy.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Speak that language.
If we uphold this hypothesis, I believe that many of this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be connected together.
Right! Like the metal hood! That one didn't make sense at all. Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that water from the Primordial Sea.
Water from Primordial Sea. The liquid of the gate found in the current language seems to have the ability to dissolve fontainers into water. Okay. Who is the prime suspect? This guy.
The deceased's name is Cowell, Linney's assistant.
What item did the character use to control the taming of the salt and this one?
The water from the Primordial Sea should already have been prepped before Halsey entered the magic box.
What item did the carpet use to dissolve? Oh, can I back it up? Can I back it? I did not mean to do that. Damn, I messed that up.
I remember there was something else within the inner layer of that box. Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something to do with this?
Ooh.
I remember there was something... Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick, but was instead some form of triggering mechanism.
What item did the carpet use to hide? Is it behind the crime?
I remember there was...
Two on the right. What item did the carpet use to tame this one?
Now it seems like the...
Boom.
The water from the Primordial...
Boom. Bam! Let's get it.
It's Ace Detective Paimon's time to shine again! In the original plan, Cowell would tamper with the water tank rope, and the numbers selector securing his target. When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached to the box popped, the water from the primordial seed inside it would pour down and dissolve Halsey. Afterward, Cowl would enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel, with the remaining evidence being covered up by the water tank on stage. But he encountered something unexpected in the tunnel, and wound up being fatally hit by the same water tank he meant to use to cover his tracks.
Huh. That does make sense.
That actually links together a lot of the more confusing pieces of evidence.
Oh, shoot.
Oh dear, what do I do? Even I think they sound convincing now. Have I falsely accused an innocent person? What a humiliation.
Yes, you have.
Now, it seems like the only point of contention remaining is the exact circumstances that led to Cal's death. His notes mentioned he had an accomplice who could be related to the situation.
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered new evidence. I shall now invite him on stage to share it with us.
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting the luggage of the other people involved in this case. And we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among Linny's personal effects.
Whose luggage was it?
That can't be. Oh, I see. Well, how wonderfully comedic to have your own counterattack only to come back and wound you. Does this not clear all doubt? My dear citizens, my loyal audience, allow me to present my reasoning and bring this performance to a swift close.
Dude, this is a long part.
Linny did not need to take part in the dissolution of the young woman at all. Indeed, he did leave the scene via the vent. Having made modifications to the props beforehand, his accomplice Cowl then caused Halsey to vanish using the water from the primordial sea. But upon his return, in cruel avarice, Linny desired sole credit and prepared to do away with his partner in crime. Ultimately, he knocked Cowl out, and the tool meant to cover the crime up also became a murder weapon. Now, as much as I regret having come to such a viciously straightforward conclusion, it does seem that the famed p.2 is quite the cold-blooded and ruthless organization. Am I right, Mr. Linny?
We've used up all the evidence we collected. There's no way for us to make a rebuttal here. Is this the end of the road?
Oh no! Paimon can't think of anything either. It doesn't look like there's any way around this. Seems using the water as new evidence was too good a move. Why did this have to happen now?
I think we've all seen enough now. And we have ample witnesses to my flawless reasoning. I believe this is indeed the finale. Now then, my good, noble Chief Justice, should we not, in your view, move...
Excuse me, everyone, but I must interject.
Miss, I must ask you not to shout and to respect the ongoing legal
Shut your mouth!
Oh, come on. Don't be hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting, you know. Now, would anyone here like to take a little break from all this debate and see a little magic? I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh, right before your very eyes. Please, do the honors, Mr. Linny.
What in the world is she saying?
No offense, miss, but miracles like that are beyond my scope as a magician.
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? It often conceals the truth while presenting a fascinating illusion. But once everyone believes the illusion, Can't magic reveal the truth to them once again? And wouldn't such a trick be the most marvelous finale to today's performance? Come on, Lenny and Lynette. Give it another go. Don't worry. Spina di Rasula has made the necessary arrangements on your behalf. But, as the magic makers and stars of the show, I think I should leave the final performance to you.
I understand.
And voila.
Sorry for the interruption.
Wait, isn't that Halsey? So the whole thing about people dissolving wasn't true after all?
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing so would lessen my sentence. I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial. I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed me, and then before I knew it, she caught me.
That'll teach you to underestimate us three.
Where should I begin? I'm sorry. I'm the one who killed Cowl. I admit it.
What? Why?
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian, and I'm originally from Mondstadt. I heard that Linny's show was a real thriller, but I missed the chance to buy a ticket, so I stole one. That's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there. And I'd never been caught before. But I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Lenny was the one who caught me in the act.
Hey, no wonder you look familiar. So you were the thief. Liddy even mentioned that you were pretty skilled.
Well, and I thought that would have been the end of it, but then the number selector chose me. He even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it? So you can imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was on to me for sure. So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee. But then I got water poured on me for no reason, and then someone jumped into the tunnel to nab me. I wasn't going to take that lying down, so I knocked him out and stuffed him into the box. There was nowhere to run from there, though, so I had to change my clothes and hide in a box containing performance costumes. I slipped out after the first guard arrived at the scene and continued hiding inside the opera house.
Can a person even hide in there?
But I swear, I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Really, I swear it. Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the magic box. I may be a thief, but I'm no killer.
Well, that makes everything pretty.
A man probably should get arrested for putting her in that way. I ain't gonna hold you, because she could have died. Yeah.
This time, we need to tell the entire story from Lillian's perspective.
My turn. Okay. How would Halsey have rejected? Okay. During the switcheroo, there was a thumb. Where is it? Carol plant the water, her eyes, the rejected water. Okay. Seemingly like it was knocked over by the trolley to transport the magic box. Well, let's do this.
Leanne was afraid that she would be recognized if she left, so she changed clothes and hid, biding her time. Just what one might expect of an experienced thief. The flower vase was not broken to cover anything up, but it was smashed during the struggle between Lillian and Cowl. The strange sound wasn't from a fight. It was Lily-Ann's attempt to break out when she was frightened.
And it's Ace Detective Paimon time! Having been selected out of the blue, Lily-Ann panicked. Her panic only intensified after she entered the tunnel and had water poured on her head. So she kicked the door open, producing the thud we all heard. Hearing the commotion, Cowell leapt into the tunnel, only to discover that Lily-Ann had not dissolved. He did not know that Lily-Ann was not from Fontaine, but was a thief who made her way in by stealing a ticket. Mistakenly believing that the water from the primordial sea needed time to take effect, he tried to force Lily-Ann back into the box. The two broke the flower vase during the struggle, but Lily-Ann came out on top, knocking Cowell out and putting him in the box.
I ain't gonna lie, I was so freaking right to know she was up to no good. I called it. Play the tape, man.
With no way of escaping, she changed her clothes and hid in the costume trunk until the performance ended.
I'm enjoying this. I'm not doing much gameplay, but I'm enjoying
She
this.
would have to go through guard inspection if she tried to leave afterward. So, she has been trapped in the Opera House these last 2 days.
2 days? You've been here for 2 days.
Desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So, she swiped 2 of them right under our noses. Talk about a sneaky thief.
At this point, all the events that happened in the tunnel have now come to light.
Ah, so that's the whole story.
Bravo! Bravo!
Now then, Lady Farina, do you wish to speak against the defense's statements? Please answer the question.
Yeah, what's up?
Farina. Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended. As such, I request that the prosecution not leave the room before the proceedings have concluded.
She tried to leave!
What? Are you reading my mind now? No. I have no further arguments. I admit defeat. But really, could you at least have left me with some dignity?
Wow. Look at that. She's like a deflated balloon now.
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, I shall once again repeat the full sequence of events. The actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, selected his next victim from the audience reservation list. With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen. To cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left behind after the young woman was dissolved. He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to drop and hide the watermarks. He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box and stuck it to the box's lid. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon containing the water. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lily-Ann was not from Fontaine, and thus fled the box with a loud noise. Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and met Lily-Ann. Thinking that the waters had not yet taken effect, he decided to proceed. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious, and placed into the magic box, and thus became his own final victim. Lily-Ann, according to her own statements, then changed clothes and hid until the performance ended, before hiding in other parts of the opera house. As for Linny, he was in the underground structures within the opera house, and was thus ignorant of these happenings. From this reconstruction of events, we can conclude that Linny, the accused, is in fact innocent.
But both of them are all guilty. That's funny though.
While there is much in Linny
The
and
victims are
Lily-Ann's
guilty.
conduct that should still be investigated separately, This case, at least, can be handed over to the oratories to make the final decision. As such, Linny and Lynette are officially declared not
It'd be
guilty.
funny they said guilty, though.
Great work, partners.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm not sorry just yet.
Next, I think we deserve an explanation, Guard Vaughn. How did you find the water from the primordial sea in Linny's baggage?
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know. Or was that not a discovery, but false evidence that you dared to bring before this court?
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not Linny, but you, yes? I'm sure you know what you must do to lessen your sentence.
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
Uh-oh.
I was just following orders. We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion to fall on the p.2.
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed, you have become a liability to said higher-ups, yes? Therefore, you would be wise to tell everything you know, and seek the protection of the guards.
Yes! I'll tell you everything I know. Our boss discovered that the water can cause people to dissolve. It can also be made into a potion, which when extremely diluted, can cause people to experience unforgettable exhilaration. We've been in this business for a while now, and have made decent more off it. The disappearances were also the boss's idea. I mean, this is the boss we're talking about. The...
Huh. Man, turn the water.
I can no longer talk.
Such ruthlessness. I shouldn't have expected any less of them.
An outrageous act. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
So, we're just going back now?
I guess so. No problem seeming to have been solved for now.
That's true, but...
Traveler, Paimon, please wait.
What?
Linny...
I know you may not want to speak to me right now. Maybe you don't even want to look at me. But still, let me thank you again for defending me to the end. Even after you learned that I'm a member of the p.2.
I just didn't wish to see anyone be falsely accused.
I guess. But regardless, I'd like the opportunity to set things straight. I didn't approach you with any ulterior motives or ill intent. I've spoken to you as myself, just plain Linny this entire time. As for why I'm a p.2, it's because the goals of the House of the Hearth align with those of an orphan like me. That's all. That was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
The Knave? The one who controls the House of the Hearth? She's your father?
That's right. And since we're here, I was...
She's a man?
Would you mind hearing a story?
Okay.
It's back when our parents first died. Lynette and I were left wandering the streets. To survive, I took to surreptitiously observing an older street performer who did magic. It took me several days to figure out how he pulled off his amazing tricks. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner, and we began to perform magic tricks there. To my surprise, we proved to be pretty popular, and we could at least stop worrying about where our next meal would come from for a time. But I didn't want my sister to remain a street rat together with me forever. Before long, an aristocrat came to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performances.
So you went from orphans to nobility just like that?
That was how we felt at first, too. As if fate was on our side and we could say goodbye to those painful days. But I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children, he was really after my talent for magic tricks. He would constantly take me to all sorts of banquets to garner attention, which he would then use to expand his social circles.
That doesn't seem too bad either. Better than roaming the streets at any rate.
It took a while for me to realize just how dark his heart really was. After one particular performance at a banquet, I discovered that Lynette was not on the same return vehicle as me. I waited a long time after we returned home, but she did not come back. I went to that noble's bedroom and asked him about her whereabouts. The answer he gave me was, she caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I sent her over as a gift. I mean, you'll be able to perform your magic regardless of who your assistant is, yes?
Oh no. But wouldn't Fontaine's laws deal with such people?
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care. And they have their ways of escaping the eye of the law.
Villains!
I managed to ferret out the location of the mansion of that so-called eminent person, and hurried through the night. But by the time I leaped over the walls, avoided the guards, and made my way in, all I saw was the moonlit ground covered in blood, and the knave standing there in the darkness.
So, she'd already taken care of that guy.
That's right. She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several girls hidden in a basement, all of them orphans.
Oh.
Father, I mean, the knave, might have seen something in me, and so she made me an offer. The House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. Here, none will ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never be permitted here. I was hesitant to trust her. I mean, I had just been betrayed by nobles, but she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us in at first, giving us back our freedom.
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of the Hearth.
That's all in the past, though.
She has her own plans. She has gained permission from the Sarita to first use the Gnosis' power when she obtains it. She plans to use it to find a way to break the prophecy and save Fontaine.
So, she believes in that prophecy too?
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to combat that crisis. Today's case has also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed dissolve into some sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy. Everyone at Hotel Bouffe d'été, including the knave, has their roots in Fontaine. And we will always defend our homeland. To us orphans, the only connection we have left to this world, apart from our family, is our homeland.
So, from small deeds like distributing magic pockets to huge schemes like stealing a Gnosis, everything is aimed at dealing with that prophecy.
I still completely trust you.
It's all right. I understand. The only thing I can do is relate all this to you. I just hope you can understand that even as a member of the House, I have never stopped making my own decisions, and that I believe what I'm doing is right. If you should need anything at all in the future, feel free to find me. I will do my best to help you, as plain Linny.
Goodbye.
Bye, Linny.
Interesting. Okay. They want me to leave. I'll leave. That was interesting. I enjoyed that. Can't wait to get out of here, though. What is this?
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us, Navia?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Don't you think so, too?
Huh?
What's wrong, my dear partner?
I really only trying to defend Lone. I wasn't necessarily looking forward to the disappearing case.
Are you sure we're the ones who've been cracked crack a case that's been cold for decades now? And given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow now, right?
Ah. I see. Well, I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that from you. But I suppose you are just travelers who have only arrived in Fontaine after all. Sorry. I might have been too presumptuous.
Maybe.
Don't say that, Navia.
Dang. What's going on my finger?
And we were having so much fun investigating with you, too. It was like having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become clearer.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I'm a bit prone to nostalgia. Don't mind me. Wait, shall we have a farewell meal? You know, to commemorate our time as partners?
Huh? Do we really need to get that far?
Yeah, can I end this stream already? I'm already all the time.
You really did treat us as partners, huh?
Well, I'd just like to have a proper ending to every important memory. That way there are no regrets later. Anyway, it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
If you say so.
You don't have to twist Paimon's arm. If Boss Navia's treating, count Paimon in!
Oh, wonderful. In that case, why don't we return to the Court of Fontaine and head to the Hotel de Boer? I believe we'll make it just in time for dinner.
Alright then, let's have our farewell meal.
Please let it be in. Please let it be the end. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Offering the Fontaine link. Offering us. Wait, what? What? What did I say? It says something. Ooh, give me that. Okay. Let's get out of here, bro. It's over there. Good. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. That was cool though. Good. I wasn't expecting that. But that was real cool. I really much enjoyed it actually.
Thank you for completing.
Give me that. Or tell me something about the Archon. Maybe I can like put some stuff in here. Okay. Okay. What's beautiful though? Let me see if it means something over here. Let me see. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Alright. Wait. This is the background? Dude, why is this here? Yeah, that's kind of weird why that's here. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah. That's end this stream real quick. I got some places to go. I wasn't expecting to be here that long. It says Fontaine. Wait, what the heck is that actually? Hold up. Where is that? Is that here? Oh, it says hotel apartment. Where's the water at, actually? It's saying something to me. No, open up, too. What's this over here? I'm curious what that is, actually. Okay. Bless you. Oh, we can do that now. Okay, that's dope. I guess. Oh. Okay. It's like, the other stuff around the world. Get my wall clean there. I'm cleaning this too. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's get out of here. Where my teacup at? Wow. We out here. I always gotta go to this land all the time, man.
Would you care to sit down and join?
No, I would not. I already had tea. You're already too late. Nice. New furniture and stuff. Wait, hold up. Okay. I'll take one of those though. Thank you very much. Water. What is that? I'll take one of these too while I'm at it. Hold up. Another one of these. Yeah, that's handy. There we go. We're definitely gonna be using that ladder, but not now though. I got some other stuff to do. Thank you, bunch. Give me that. Alright, then make a wish. We got wishes right now. Ooh, we do not have a lot of wishes. Alright, let's go to the store. I don't like... Dude, I do not like how many stuff we don't have right now. I want to get some of this. Okay, so hold up. Who's the... I guess he's now. Okay, cool. How much I got of those? Fraggle Rock, man. I'm really not caring about these ones right here. You know what? Let me see what I can do with this. How much would that be? 80. That's kind of steep. But F it. Let's do it. What we got? A lame sword. Oh, I already have one of those. Cool. I feel like these are all weapons. Okay. Yeah, it's all weapons. Not too bad. Wait, whoa, hold up. What was that? What was that? What I just got? What's a golden version of that? Is that a currency that I don't know about? What was it? Oh, I do know that. It is currency I didn't know about. Alright. This is cool. I'm okay with this. Alright. Let's go all the way down here. Bruh, it's been silence all day, man. I'm afraid to look at my card, to be honest. I don't know what's going on. That's some leeway music. Oh. Prelude? Okay, here we go. think I have this one already. Cool, cool, cool. I love collecting music in this game. Alright. Who has the bow? Does she got the music bow? She does. Lucky guess. Alright. Let's unlock that. How do I unlock something? Square? I have to head up. Nah. How about... It's not square. There we go. That's how you unlock it. Cool. Oh, I still didn't get... Oh, I didn't know that. Hold up. I'm stupid. Hold up. I'm so stupid. I thought it was something else. Okay, cool. Okay, that bow got upgraded. That's cool. Mess with that. No, this sword cannot get upgraded anymore unless I got something nice. Okay. What about her? What's going on with her? Alright. They both got the same books, man. Too many books, man. Reading a book is too much time. Alright. She got the strongest book right now. She going ham. Okay. Right now, I'm just messing around. Don't mind me. Dang.
Ta-da!
Oh, I can send. What? Get better.
What a
Wait, what? Yo, I like the new thing. This is dope. I like how they doing it now. Yeah, cool. Does she got some things I can worry about? Yes, she does. Give me that. I need those. What about her? I would have told me. It tells you on the bottom. I like that.
I created another universe and founded paradise.
Yes, you did. And we don't care. I'm sorry, but we don't care. Alright. That's dope. I like that. That it tells you on the bottom. This is a lot of freaking characters I got right now, man. This is too much. But, yeah. We did some wishing. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I'm probably going to try to upload my character on Twitch. But yeah, it's been a very good ride. I love the stream. People came out and people showed out. So this has been Laugh Out Live, a little short on PT Show. And yes, this is Genshin Impact. One of my favorite games to play. Like your video, please hit like, comment below. Let me know you see more stuff like this or other stuff. And you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, get notified next video and live stream. See ya. We're on the video. Y'all been okay? I've been great. Bye.